I thought we played really well in this game. I was excited about our compete level, and how we came out with a lot of energy. Um, you know, tough third period, obviously, for us. 3 penalties is tough on your team. And I think although we killed them off, it just takes a lot out of you. So, again, we got to clean up penalties, and get back to the drawing board and come back on Sunday ready to go.
Coach, you talked about the energy to start the game. You guys scored first and then gave up 4 unanswered. Can you just talk about what you're trying to address to keep that sustained energy throughout all 3 periods, all 60 minutes of the game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're down. We're a little bit short on our bench with a defenseman and a forward that I think we could have used in a game like this, but that's not an excuse. I thought we played really well. I thought our neutral zone got a little sloppy there, and then they capitalized on 1 or 2 of those zone entry plays, and it sustained pressure in zone to have them score against us. But I think that we're working through all that, right? I think on their first goal, we got 3 caught deep and we couldn't catch them on the way back. And we know that, it's just working through it and not doing it the next time. So, as we keep going, we keep learning and trying to get better. But we got to score offensively on the other end. Their goalie, obviously, she's good. She makes the saves that her team needs. And I think, she certainly helps them back there, allows them to go kind of do their thing on offense and not worry as much on defense if they're letting things up. And we need to be better at capitalizing on those opportunities.
Hey, Coach, this was the 4th weekend of play for you guys, just the first game for Northeastern. Do you think that played to your advantage, that you had some game action, or more to theirs because it was less to study from?
I don't know. I mean, we didn't have film on them and they had film on us. So maybe a little, they knew, what our power play was going to look like a little bit. We didn't really know what theirs was going to look like, or their penalty kill and that sort of stuff, what they were going to throw at us. So they had a little more intel on us, I'd say. I mean, they could have watched every game that we had. So, that side probably favors them a little bit, but on the other side of it, we've been playing games, so we should have had the upside on that one. So overall, it was probably a wash, but they certainly had a better third period than we did.
Coach, Jillian has really kind of come into her own this year. She's playing phenomenal hockey, on both ends of the ice. Can you just talk about what she's adding to the team this season, growing as a sophomore to a junior?
Yeah, she, she's also growing as a defenseman, moving up to forward. So, she's done a great job. I've actually really liked the energy of that line the last couple of games, and for them to score, I thought was great. I think her and Megan Barris really play well together. They really feed off each other energy wise, and Natalie does a great job supporting them there. I'm really working hard there for, on that line. So, I think Jill has a scoring prowess that she doesn't even know she has. I mean, she finds a way to get pucks to nets and gets her body in there. She's a physical player, but also really works her tail off every day. And that's what you see from Jillian Fye, and you're going to continue to see from her.
Coach, what's the focus going into Sunday?
We'll get back to the drawing board. We got to find a way to capitalize on our 2 power plays, and because if we're only going to get a few, we should capitalize on a couple of them. And I mean, ultimately tomorrow we're just gonna go out, have a quick little skate, and we want to be fresh for Sunday, fresh legs for Sunday. And be ready to go. And there's where we could have an advantage, hopefully. I think they did play 4 lines for the most part, but we could have the leg advantage there after playing 2 games. So hopefully that works to our advantage.
Any other questions?
Coach, what would you say was a bigger factor in the game turning? Do you think it was more BC kind of running out of gas with a bit shorter bench, or more Northeastern finding their legs after having the long off season?
I don't know. I mean, I think it was they certainly got more scoring opportunities in that period. You know, I mean, I can't emphasize enough how, you know, we use a lot of our players on the penalty kill that we're asking to go score goals, and it's tough when you're killing off penalties in that late in the game in a 1-1 game. It's a hard, draining thing, and I think that took its toll on us a little bit. So maybe it was our legs a little bit on that end. You know, I overall I thought our team played pretty well in this game. I mean, I'm just looking now, and it says we only had 4 shots in the second period. I would have thought we had more in there. You know, maybe not as much sustained pressure as we did in the first, but you know, overall, I thought for our team coming in against a very, very good team, you know, they've had the edge on us for all of last year. So you got to change your mentality, and our kids in our locker room have to change that mentality. And I thought we saw some good growth in that area for us.